Okay, guys, we are live, 8 o'clock sharp. Glad to welcome everybody to the call tonight. Tonight, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be covering the details of our new travel program. Really want to have you get a concept and get an idea what our strategy is, and then also how you can take the strategy and use it to penetrate and dominate the marketplace. First, a little background about the Travel Club. I actually bought a travel agency back in 2010 in Florida, and I wanted to add a travel platform to the iClub business model, and we've been tweaking it, working it, structuring it. Basically, it's been a constant flux of change, and we went all over the gamut. And what we finally ended up deciding to do, and again, my seller of travel, I'm a seller of travel, but I had a travel professional who was with me for years but didn't really understand network marketing. And so as one of the challenges that we had is I needed to make sure that I have a model that's based upon our targeted market, which is network marketers. And most of us who are in the industry, our goal, our motivation to be involved in a home-based business is to make money. And we have to have valuable propositions in the marketplace that the consuming public is going to embrace and buy, or we don't have viable business. But the key component, the key mechanism for motivation has to be based upon the type of people who build. And so the purpose of the new travel platform is to give our IBOs, to give our builders a tool that you can use, that you can bring consumers in. And again, don't get caught in the trap to thinking that these consumers are going to turn into a builder. It's like I try to explain, guys, you got buyers, you got builders, and you got consumers. Builders build, buyers buy, and consumers consume. And so what the travel program that we put together is a pretty cool concept. It's excuse me one second, I got to mute a couple people here. There we go. The travel program is real simple. Up till now, we've been selling a $25 monthly travel club. And for that $25 fee, you got to become a travel agent. Well, what we decided to do is we decided to go ahead and put together a one-time $25 travel program. So anybody can join our program for $25 one time. And what they get for that $25 fee is we set them up as a travel agent for life. So it's not $25 a month, it's not $25 a quarter, it's not $25 a year. It's flat $25 one time, and they become a travel agent for life. And as you go through, again, on the products tab, click on the Extreme Savings Travel Club. You can read all about this. The whole goal here is to present a product that any consumer who sees this could not say no to it. And right here on this part of the page right here, this pretty much explains what we do. And it says, hey, it ain't rocket science. The easiest way to explain our travel program to someone is to realize that the number one booking engine for travel is Expedia. And you would be hard-pressed to find people who haven't booked at least something on an Expedia-owned booking engine. And Expedia has a travel agent program called TAP. It stands for Travel Agent Affiliate Program, that pays out a 6% commission on rental cars, 10% on hotels, 3 to 5% on fly and stay packages, 10% on activities. Now, it's the same exact price that they got on their Expedia retail booking engine, but the difference is, as a travel agent, when you book it on Expedia TAP, you get a commission. So it's the same thing, but if you book it on TAP, you get a commission. If you book it on Expedia.com, you don't. And so the question I always ask people is, hey, listen, why would you want to pay retail for something if you can get a commission on it? And I mean, why would you do that? And here's a cute little story. I had a guy who I met when I was down in St. Louis. And again, I was down there for a convention that I was doing, and I booked my hotel on Expedia TAP. They got a mystery room price, so I was staying at the Hyatt for $70 for the night. He was staying at the Hyatt for $130 a night. He said, how in the world did you get that? And I told him, hey, I set people as travel agents to give you access to Expedia TAP, and you can book rooms. Well, he called me the other day and says, hey, listen, I've got to go, to a graduation, and I got to book a hotel room. I was just wondering, could I check out that, the travel program? I said, yes, $25, you join, and then I'll give you access to, the Expedia TAP account, set it up. And so he spent the $25 and joined. Then he booked, his 2 nights of accommodation. It was like $300-400. And so his commissions on those reservations, guys, hold 1 second here. His commissions on those reservations was like $45. Well, when you do the math on it, he made more money on his cash kickback on that reservation than what his membership cost him. So he calls me up. He says, I want to make sure I got this. He said, I paid $25 one time for life. He said, so I've already got my money back. I go, yeah. He said, well, the average person maybe just only spends $100 at a hotel and they get a $10 commission. They're still getting like $7 back. And I said, yeah. So he said, if they stay at three or four hotels in their life, it pays for the membership. I go, yeah. He goes, my God, he said, who wouldn't do this? That's the goal of our travel program. We want to have a product that the consuming public will embrace and purchase. Now, if you're an IBO, if you're on this call, the reason you're on this call is because you're looking to make some money. So as an IBO, you're gonna get paid a commission on every time you sell one of those travel clubs. So when you go off and you sell a $25 travel club to a consumer, you're going to put 25% commission in your pocket. You're going to make $6.25. So every $25 membership that you sell, you put $6.25 in your pocket. Now, and I really truly do believe this, that if people see what we do, in other words, if they just look at this simple illustration about Expedia Tap, it's the #1 booking engine. Okay, it's the same price as Expedia. The difference is if you book it on Expedia Tap or they go to Expedia.com, you get they pay 6% on rental cars, 10% on hotels, 3 to 5% on fly and stay packages, and 10% on activities. Why in the world would you go to Expedia.com if you can go to Expedia Tap and get a commission? Now I want to roll down a little bit further on this page, and again, as you guys, again, on the iClub Biz page underneath the product tab, this is Extreme Savings Travel Club. Just scroll on down, and then here's, again, this is what we do in a nutshell. We have a personal use product. Okay. Now, the reason this is important, the consumers are out there going to buy this because, how could you say no to this? It's $25. I set you up as a travel agent, give you we have travel agent booking engines, and you don't just get Expedia Tap. We're also going to give you GoGo Vacations, Disney Vacations. We're going to give you Travel Advantage Network for your condos. These are the net rate condo deals that other companies are out there pitching. You'll get your own TAN account. We're going to give you access to Vacation Express, Cruise Pro, Vax. We're going to give you Sports Empire and EasyBook. EasyBook alone has 600,000 hotels on it. It's just, these are all travel agent booking engines. And so when you join the Extreme Savings Travel Club, we set you up as a travel agent. In fact, when you log into your back office, guys, on the right side, you see where it says, hey, Travel Agent University, click there, and that's how you get access, and you set up all these different booking engines. So it's just simple. It's just one click, boom, here, you click here, it tells you exactly what you do to set up your TAP account. So when people join, they log into the back office, they click here, it says, okay, click here to set up your account. It gives them details, 1, 2, 3, how to get everything set up. So everything that we've got on our program is designed to meet the needs of the masses. But now we're in this to make money. Most of us are like me. Most of us really don't have a desire to be a professional travel agent, but we want to make money. But from a business model, this is cool because we got a great personal use program. So I want you to picture this, okay? It says, and again, it says, how can anyone say no? For a one-time fee of $25, we're able to set you up as a travel agent. And then what happens is Sunset Beach, which is a travel agency that I own, is the host agency. We've been a host agency. We're Seller Travel in the state of Iowa for over 5 years. We give 2/3 of the commissions that we get paid on that reservation back to the member who just paid $25 one time. Okay, so it's a $100 commission. $66.67 goes to the member. Okay, now the other third we turn into BV, and I'll show you where that's going to come in later. But from a consumer standpoint, from a simple standpoint, why everybody needs to spend $25, even if you never do anything else but spend $25 one time, you're going to get travel agency rates plus commissions on all your reservations. Okay, so for $25, lifetime travel agents. Other programs out there will charge you $100 a year. Some of them charge you more. But now if you want to be a travel agent professional and I really want to build a travel program, because we're a host agency, we have access to all those tools. We'll get you set up with, the proper curriculum so we can teach you how to market travel, how to go off and generate leads, and all those training components are available if that's what you choose. But for the masses of us, here's where we just want to participate this on a personal level because it's just $25. Now, here are the options. Someone can just become a travel agent for a one-time fee of $25. And this is where we're looking at the masses of the market. So let's say you run a campaign, you're out talking to prospects, and you say, this is a cool program. We got a host agency. They've been a Seller Travel for over 5 years. We set you up as a travel agent, get access to all the booking engines. No, there's no monthly fees. There's no industry fees. There's no processing fees. You just set up, you book, and whatever commissions comes into Sunset Beach, they send 2/3 of that back to you in cash. It's just a one-time fee of $25. It's a no-brainer. So the customers purchase, then use as the IBO that signed them up. You just put $6.25 in your pocket, plus that travel club that was purchased will also generate $12.50 with a business volume that's going to get paid down the binary too. You're going to get a commission on, and that really is appealing as you start to understand a penetration strategy for your organization, going off and talking to people. Well, the second option is you can refer people and get paid as long as your travel club is active. Okay, now when I say active, once the travel club is purchased, that travel position, they're a member of the travel club for life, but the travel club itself might not be active to receive commissions unless you generate at least $2 in purchases in a 4-month period of time. Okay, and I don't want to get into that much minutia, but just realize if you just join for $25, you purchase it as a travel agency or travel club. You want to be an agent. You could refer people. You'll still get that 6.25% commission for 4 months. And at the end of 4 months, you might have to buy something else to reactivate that position to get paid the 25% commission. But you can make the 25% commission on all the travel clubs you sell to people as long as you're doing at least some volume every 4 months. Now, your travel club will cover the first 4 months. After that, you probably got to buy something else. But business-wise, who wouldn't be willing to buy something if you can make money, especially if out of 10 people, 2 people are going to purchase the club? Okay, and in our demographics, that's kind of what we're looking at. And then the third option is you can build a travel business, and this is guys like me. Okay, we spend $25 every month because we want to activate the position. Now, if you spend $25 every month, okay, not only do you get the 2/3 cash coming in off your reservations, you also get a 1/3 BV allocation on your reservations too. But that's not the key point. The key point is you also get a 1/3 BV on all of the customers you've set up. So every time, like for example, Mark, when he went off and he booked that hotel for $450, okay, a third of that, 150 BV, $15 BV is going to get generated. That I get that BV. So if you got 100, 200 travel club customers you set up and they're booking travel every month, you're getting the BV on that. Now, if you're not doing the $25 a month, you don't get that BV. If you just want to buy the $25 one time to become a travel agent and buy something else so you can activate your position, fine. You just don't get the BV allocation on the travel reservations that are made by people you referred. So you have an option. Just spend $25 one time, okay? You become a travel agent, okay? As long as you buy something at least every 4 months, you can refer other people to become travel agents. You can make the 25% commission. But if you do $25 every month as a travel member, a travel club member, you can also accumulate BV. And again, I'm not going to get into details of the math. We are putting together a presentation that you're going to be able to go up to. And again, back up here underneath the opportunity section, you're going to see the travel program. We are going to have a new presentation that's going to explain the travel platform that will be posted here. Our goal is to get that done by the end of the week. But the goal is, again, just picture, we got a list broker program. And for those you don't know what the list broker program is, we have an opportunity that you can get 200 leads every month, and you can contact them, and then we pay out a 7-level commission on that list broker program. Is $50, 25% on the first level. But can you imagine if people are looking for a home-based business? These are people who actually went to our publisher site within the last 30 to 120 days and said, "Yep, I'm looking for a home-based business." You call them up and say, "Hey, we got a real cool program. First of all, we provide you with leads. Okay, these are qualified prospects. And then we have a retail product that nobody can say no to." So all of a sudden what happens is that they look at it, well, even if they're not interested in doing what you're doing, you can say, "Hey, listen, we can book at any reservation you want through our retail or our travel agent booking engines. You get a commission, travel agency rates, it's only $25 one time." All of a sudden you start selling these leads, a $25 product, you make 6.25. All of a sudden you can start to figure out every time you get on the phone, you talk to 10 people, you make 2 sales. Instead of having people you got to talk into this, it's just, dude, it's so simple. You just go back to the outline that we covered here underneath the travel and just say, our #1 booking engine out there is Expedia. Okay, and what we do is Expedia has a TAP account for travel agents. We set you up with one of those. So when you want to book travel, you go to Expedia TAP, you book it, and whatever commissions get generated, we'll give you 2/3 of back to you in cash. It's a one-time fee for a lifetime benefit. And so the customers are purchasing that product. You're making retail commissions. You generate as long as you're at the 25 BV yourself, you generate BV. If you're not the 25 level in the travel club, you don't generate the BV, but you do get the cash. And again, so I went through this kind of quick, but I want you to realize this is so cool. Because it's $25. every customer, anybody you talk to, who would say no to this? It's $25. We set you up as a travel agent. And then all of a sudden you start to realize it. Let's say you got 100, let's say you're 25 a month and you got 40, 50 guys in your group who are out there talking this, and they're setting up 30, 40 people a month. Well, every one of those travel club customers are generating $12.50 in BV for that membership. Plus they're going to travel. And every time they travel, it generates BV. So as long as you got a $25 membership yourself, you're getting that BV that's getting paid out in the binary, and all of a sudden you're getting cycle bonuses. And again, the math just kind of works out. So you got 25 bucks for the membership, one time for the customer, 25 bucks a month for an IBO. You get a 25% commission as long as your position is active, at least some volume in 4 months. And as long as you're doing $25 a month, you also get the BV. So that's the game plan in a nutshell. I'm going to go ahead and close the recording down, and I will take some questions. So hold on one second.